Alright folks, I have something cool to show you tonight. It's been a while since I uploaded. It's been about almost 2 weeks now. A week, I believe. I can't remember, can't recall. Peak week ended at Amazon, thank God, so no more extra overtime for a while. The schedule's going to be normal, so that means I'll have more energy to upload more videos, hopefully. Maybe go shooting sometimes. The weather is getting colder outside, so that's going to hinder me a bit. But today I bought something pretty interesting, and I'm going to show you guys what it is. I went and I bought, let me just go ahead and get it out of the box here. I went and bought a Black Rain Ordnance M4 upper. As you can see here, it says "Let It Rain." Black Rain Ordnance, says it on the bolt. I read on the internet it's got a SOCOM, M4 SOCOM profile barrel. And it is. I don't know if we can see that there too well. Let me see if I can. Let me get a flashlight and I'll let y'all see it. Alright, so it has a 5.56 NATO 1x9 barrel, same twist rate as my DPMS Oracle. Figured to let y'all see that. And it's got a standard bird cage flash hider. This one came with the M16A1 style front sight. I do believe, let me turn it around here without busting my TV or dropping the bolt out of it. I do believe that this one has a government proof mark there on the gas block. It's got the F. I'm not too up to date on my M4, M16, AR-15 style markings, but I think if it has an F there, that's government proof, like kind of legitimizing it. I have not looked down the bore yet, but the front sight post seems pretty nice. It's all well put in there. I'm going to paint the front sight orange like I do all my guns. And of course it's got the A3 flat top. Let me flip it back around here. I'll get the bolt out and let you guys see that in a minute. I didn't know it said Black Rain Ordnance down here. That's kind of... I don't know why they needed it down there on the end of the barrel. That's kind of redundant. They've got it everywhere else on the gun. See, because it says Black Rain Ordnance here on the bolt carrier. It says "Let It Rain" on the dust cover. That's actually kind of cool. But it has Black Rain Ordnance right here on the other side of the dust cover. And then it says it back here on the back of the receiver. So yes, it's they're very proud of their work, and they probably should be. They're not an entry level AR-15 manufacturer. I got my katana sword there in the background, if y'all see that. I'll take the bolt carrier group out and let you guys see that as well. Alright, there's the BCG. The gas key seems very well staked onto it. The bolt looks to be in good condition as well. Let me back out. As you can see there, just your standard, no thrills, no, nothing too out of the ordinary, out of the different AR-15 bolt carrier group. Everything seems to be in order. It is really dry though. I'll have to put some oil on it. Kind of why I've been refraining from, working the bolt all that much. But the BCG bolt carrier group looks like it's in good condition. The bolt head seems like I don't see no cracks or nothing on it. everything looks to be in good working order. So now I will take a look down the barrel as well and let you guys see that as well. Alright, so the rifling on this dude, back all the way out. The rifling on it looks very nice. Just going by what the camera has to offer. Very deep rifling cut into the barrel. Got the flashlight on the wall. It's kind of archaic. I know I don't have a proper way to do this. Trying to get the focus to work, but you can kind of see there it kind of goes in and out. Getting the rifling of any gun barrel with this camera in focus is kind of a bitch, because it wants to look way down there at the end. There we go. Well, I had it there for a minute, but the rifling's pretty good. Alright, so that is my new Black Rain Ordnance upper. AR-15 upper. I do intend later on to buy a lower. And I'm going to do an M4A1 build, maybe M4 SOCOM SOP mod build of some kind with this. I'm still going to get the Bula M1A, so don't worry about that. This isn't going to replace that, but this is going to be just like a little side project gun in the background that I'm going to work on. I'll do videos and stuff on it, but you know, I may not show absolutely everything I do to it like I have the others, and I may upload them content that I filmed for this as you know, kind of secondary footage. I don't know, we'll see. We've got to get it put together and get a lower for it, and then I'll decide what I want to do. But I've got another project in the works on top of the AK. I mean, the AK, like I said in the previous few videos, it's the AK is basically done. I may just throw like a magnifier on the back of the EOTech when all is said and done, just so that way I have some magnification with it. But other than just playing with loads and doing ammo tests and stuff, I'm basically done with it. So I'll get to do an ammo test and stuff with the AK, but I figured, you know, I've got my Oracle, but it's set up for kind of distance shooting, kind of like my M1A. So I figured it would be a good time to buy a another AR-15 upper and make a CQB AR-15 as well. I do intend to get a quad rail for it, maybe Go Knights armament or something. I've got things planned, and who knows, I may show the whole I probably will show the whole process of upgrading this outfit like I have all my other guns. You know, I help a lot of people out when I do that. Just give you an overtop view of it as well. It has a bayonet lug on the front as well. That may offer up some interesting purchases. May get a bayonet for it, because none of my guns have bayonet lugs. I mean, my M1A don't. Springfield Armory M1As, you can call, if you call ahead of ordering one, you can ask them to put a bayonet lug on your M1A's flash hider, but I didn't know that when I bought mine. And that rifle isn't really set up for anything that close anyway. I mean, could I use it? I've said this before. Could I use my current M1A for up close? Yes, but it's set up for distance shooting. My Oracle didn't come with a bayonet lug. You know, it's the whole gas block on it's different. Actually, the upper for this gun is lighter than my Oracle. by a substantial margin. The barrel and the Oracle is a lot heavier than this gun. And I don't think my M70's got a bayonet lug on it. I'll have to look again. But yeah, this one, everything on it seems pretty tight as well. The delta ring's pretty tight. Oh yeah, it's got some good spring pressure. It's just, from what I can see, just handling it right at the moment, it seems really well put together. So I'll be working on this as well. You're probably all wondering, why in the world did it come in a Midwest Industries box? Don't quote me, because it's my first Black Rain Ordnance anything, but I don't think they come in Midwest Industry boxes. Literally what happened was I got talking with the guy in the store today when I bought this, and me and him got talking, and he kind of, it was like a drop of the hat thing as I was leaving with it. He's like, hey, you want the box for that? You know, I could put that in a box so it's not like out by itself. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, because we was going to go to Walmart right afterwards, and I didn't want my newly bought upper rolling around in the back of my trunk of my car, flying around, flopping around, possibly get damaged, or the bolt carrier go flying out or something in the back of the vehicle. So I was like, yeah, I'd like to put that in the box so I could transport it. And he literally just reached in and grabbed a box. Like, see, the stats for this says Midwest Upper 16, and then it says 223 Wild 14-inch M-Lock. And as you can see here, this does not have an M-Lock handguard, and it's a 16-inch barrel and not 14 inches, and it's it's got a 5.56 NATO chamber, not a 223 Wild. So he literally, I guess we got talking and stuff, he literally just reached into the little closet there behind the counter, grabbed the box and just handed it to me, and we put it in, and I walked out the door. I don't think he even paid attention to what he grabbed. So, yeah, it's Victory Range and Arm is where I went and got this from. But yeah, he, you know, we just got talking, and he grabbed the wrong box. So, and the box too, I'll show you the inside of the box, even though it's not like, you know, this isn't the, it's crazy, but it's not the right box for this upper, but I'll show you what's in the box. Like, it's got, of course, plastic, but the instruction manual and stuff, it's all Midwest Industries. Even came with like a additional pick rail, as you can see there. I guess that's for like the M-Lock system. Yeah, it's got M-Lock doodads there for an M-Lock handguard, but mine's got like a standard M4 handguard. I'll have to open this up. It's got a Midwest Industries sticker, and you know, it's just for Midwest Industries instruction manual and all that. It's just for a totally different upper and all that. And the thing of it was too is he didn't recognize that he had gave me a Midwest Industries box for the upper, and I didn't pay nary a bit attention to it either. I didn't even notice until I got home, and when I got home I noticed, it's like, wait a minute, I was like, that says Midwest Industries on it. And then I open it up, and of course naturally it's just like you got all this Midwest Industries stuff, and you got stuff for an M-Lock handguard. So I don't know, I don't know how you cross that one. So literally, I got a box that, you know, is for a totally different upper. So I'm not sure. I'm just glad that all I know is I'm glad that I bought the upper separately and it was already out of the box, and instead of like had it ordered through the mail, because if I'd opened this up and it had been a totally different upper, like a Midwest Industries upper, I'd have probably been very displeased. Especially for what I paid. So anyway, there is my new AR-15 upper. I removed the box because the box was being stubborn. That box is terribly constructed. It falls over constantly. That may have been why he may, you know, the guy, the dude behind the counter, he may have known what he was doing, and he just gave me that box anyway just to get rid of it. I don't know. But that's my upper. Another project in the works. And I can't wait to start working on that. I can't wait to get that Bula M14. I'm still saving up for it. This upper cost a wee bit more than I thought it was, because after taxes it came out to be $640. And in other news, I bought a Black Sabbath album at Walmart. It's Black Sabbath Paranoid. It's got some good songs on there. It's got War Pigs, Paranoid, Iron Man, and Hand of Doom. I'll have to listen to the other ones, but I saw that and couldn't let that go. I've been getting into Black Sabbath and Dio as of late. So, yes. I'll catch you guys all in the next video.